How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, this is another reaction video, and this one's going to be short and sweet tonight. I'm just going to share this little tidbit I have of Ilhan Omar and how she got so wealthy. And Alex Jones is presenting this with Benny Johnson's video, so I'm going to share it now. So here we go. I'm just going to get right to it.
So, Ilhan Omar put on her taxes that she went from getting into Congress 6 years ago from zero money, they're $44, sorry, to $30 million. Now, it turns out her husband's got even more money, and he didn't have any. Not her brother, she remarried, the second husband. Now, you know with these fraudsters that I'll assure you they're not reporting all their money. So if her and her husband have got around $80 million that they just magically found, you know it's a lot more than that. So here's an article about it, how the company started a year ago with $1.2 million. Guess how much it made last year? Well, Benny Johnson went and got the latest numbers, so those numbers are old. And wait until you hear how much money she magically made, even though you can check the records. There's no business, there's no wine, there's no grapes. There's nothing, just like all the other businesses. So where are they making the money? That's the money laundering. Is, oh, this hamburger place makes all this money, but it's not even open. And you simply flood the money she's getting from other people where she gets a cut into it. So now she's under DOJ investigation. But notice, again, it's citizen journalist, the great Benny Johnson, who goes and digs into it. We'll show it to you on screen. And then what do we find? But don't look for Ellison, the Attorney General of the state, to anything, because he's been recorded when Somalis were already under investigation a few years ago saying, don't worry, I'll kill these investigations. And that's why on the sides of their businesses, their leering centers, they put the phone number to the governor or to the attorney general. So when inspectors from the city or county come, or maybe the feds, they say, you know what? Call the governor. Call Ellison. That is their arrogance of these people, because they're just the bag men. So here's Benny Johnson's report.
I just investigated Ilhan Omar's official financial disclosures, and what I found was so dark and criminal. I don't know how she gets out of this without going to jail. Have a look at this. Here's Ilhan Omar's financial disclosure from the Congressional Record, year 2023. I want to bring your attention to this company right down here, Est Crew LLC. This is a winery in Santa Rosa, California. It's not doing that well. The total value of the winery is listed at $15,000, and Ilhan Omar's barely making any money off of it at all. Hardly enough to pay a parking ticket. Okay, that's fine. Nothing really mysterious there. Businesses fail all the time. But go ahead and look at her filing for 2024, and you'll find that Est Crew Winery, the same company in the same location, is now worth $5 million. That's incredible, up from $15,000. And now Ilhan Omar's making enough to pay rent. So this must be one of the most successful companies ever. Let's go ahead and check in on this winery. You know, maybe we could buy some wine. I like wine.
People.
Why not?
She's not the only one in Congress doing this.
Here's Est Crew's social
All they have
media
to
Facebook
do
page.
is scratch the surface on
The last
this.
post, oh no, was in
Dive deep,
2023.
and they'll
Wasn't
find
this the
more.
year that they were supposed to, go really big and make Ilhan Omar millions of dollars? Same thing on their Instagram, and they don't have an X. So let's go ahead and check their official website. What is Est Crew? We are winemakers and memory curators. Okay, Est Crew Winery has a bunch of brands that's led by these people. creators of eye-catching labels. So I'm sure I can go and get some of their wine, right? Well, they don't have any activities here, so maybe I could just go to their location and buy some of their wines, or maybe give them a call. Let's try and go to their location here. This is the Google Street View of Est Crew Winery, and what you'll find here is an empty parking lot. Doesn't actually look like an operational business. Certainly isn't the same name. So, okay, let's go ahead and give them a call. See if maybe they pick up. Let's go ahead and call the number on the webpage. Let's go ahead and give them a call and find out. Oh no, user busy.
And there's the number. You can call it too.
Well, I've done this like 20 times today.
No, it doesn't work.
Okay, so that didn't work.
But it just made $6 million last year.
Wine? In this wine company? Is there anything about wine? Because I see like stuff about events, but like what is this exactly? Aren't you supposed to sell wine at your wine company? Where are your wines? Oh, there are no wines. You want to know why? Because this is a fake company. Rep. Ilhan Omar's husband accused of swindling investors in their California winery. They stole millions from
I
cannabis
can compare
growers.
this to like a drug dealer.
See here's the lawsuit.
Having like a car wash.
Saying that Tim Minette,
I know, I say wash with
Ilhan
an
Omar's
R.
third husband,
It's a
no
North
relation, swindled his investors and defrauded them. How did Minette get this relationship? Well, the current Attorney General of Minnesota, Keith Ellison, used to work for him. Isn't that curious? Keith Ellison, the same guy who refuses to look into any of the Somali fraud. So this company was sued for being a fraudulent company. And the New York Post says the exact same thing, as the House is now probing the mystery of Ilhan Omar's skyrocketing wealth. They said that Ilhan Omar went from being one of the poorest members of Congress, worth negative $65,000, to being one of the richest, worth $30 million. Here's a rare photo of one of their wines.
Damn, I wish I could do that.
The Devil's Lie. But the entire company is actually a lie. It's not a lie to Ilhan Omar, though.
Can't make that up.
To list an enormous amount of her income.
Devil's
and an enormous
wine.
amount of her net
come
worth
on.
to this
It's right in
fake
your face.
Winery. This winery is not worth $5
Devil's
million.
Lie
The
is
winery
what
doesn't
their
even
wine is
exist.
called.
It's fake. It's fraudulent. They need to investigate this right now. This is a lie, and maybe it's the devil's lie.
But in her filings, she's made all these millions and millions and millions, but there's nothing being sold because she has to say the money she's getting somewhere else is from that classic money laundering. And if you add in there another million in there, it's over 6 million actually. So, yeah. And they're going for broke, folks. And any state reps that vote against funding all these programs, they get shot at their house by a Tim Walz appointee, who then writes a letter to the public saying, no, I was there to kill them for Tim Walz to blame Republicans. I predicted it 4 days before it happened. I said, maybe on this no king protest,
all alleged.
June 14th, maybe they'll kill Democrats and blame Trump. Oh, they did blame Trump. They blamed Trump and me. His roommate said he liked me and Trump. Sure he did. Sure. So now let's go to this report. Fox News monitoring Somali television programming. And they
Okay, like I said, it was going to be short and sweet tonight, and that's what I got for you. So you make the judgment on her. What do you think? Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe to me. I need my algorithm to go up. It'll help me out a lot. I'll gain attention with it, and I can do more of this. And if you like to leave a love offering, I got a Cash App, Venmo, and I just put that on there. I mean, if you can't, you can't. It's okay, but I understand. But anyway, more of this is coming no matter what. So, Tazz out. Outlaw News is out.